You didn't play for your high school team?
Never made my high school team, bro.
Where are these offers coming from then?
You know, growing up, you don't see a lot of Asian people playing basketball.
You don't?
Yeah, bro.
So I was playing university ball, and I was having a real solid season when I was there. And then I was like, low-key, I could low-key do this. So I went to a tryout for NBL.
Okay.
Ended up making the team. And so collegiately, when I was in Maine, my coach was able to bless me with a homecoming game to play in Houston. So he scheduled a game against HBU, NCAA Division I. So I had a homecoming game for that game. And all my family, friends was able to see. So that was a really dope feeling, a dope moment. I say the biggest challenge was putting all my identity into an athletic identity. Off the fact that I get, for the highs and lows, I get too high. Or if I get too low, I get too low to where I'm just, more so depressed.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Pho Real Talk podcast. Today, we got a special player, a.k.a. Mr. Nathan Huynh.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all for having me.
Sir.
Hey, they call you the Vietnamese LaMelo, bro.
Is that right?
They do.
Because all the tats, the play you, the
Your play style,
yeah, everything. How you doing, though?
I've been good, blessed. Can't complain.
Okay. It's off season right now for you?
Off season, yes, sir.
Okay. Tell the people where you play.
Played
team?
University, played at the University of Maine at Fort Kent. Played there for 4 years.
Is that in the United States? Or
It was the United States.
Okay.
Out in Maine. After that, took my talents to England. Played university ball there while playing in the NBL.
NBL?
Yeah, it's like the National Basketball League.
Damn. Okay.
Then after that, took my talents to Vietnam.
His home country.
You always play at the high level then, huh?
I wouldn't say the highest of levels, but I'm
Up there, for sure.
Up there, yeah.
Okay. Would you consider yourself a pro? I mean, you getting paid for it.
Pretty much, yes, sir.
Okay, bet.
Man, for the people who don't know you, man, tell the people who you are, your background and everything.
Nathan Huynh, 6'4", VQ, out of
6'4".
Houston, Texas. Not much about me for real. Just a chill guy, simple guy.
Okay.
Consistent.
When did that growth spurt hit? I'm trying to know.
If I'm being honest, it always been there. Like it's grown naturally, gradually, and it was crazy because I didn't think I was gonna be this tall. Just off the fact that both my parents are like 5'5" below.
Damn.
Pop's like 5'4", mom like.
You sure you're not adopted, bro?
Nah, fat, bro. You're 6'4", bro. You're like that.
Crazy.
1%. That
Bro.
1% who's tall, bro, of Asians.
Damn. So like when was the first time you found out that you could dunk?
I say
I know it's a special moment for a lot of hoopers, bro.
Most
They be
definitely.
like, damn,
dunk,
I hit
let's
that dunk. Yeah, first time.
I say my junior year of high school,
Junior. So you're a late bloomer.
pretty much. Yes,
Most
sir.
kids nowadays, you see in AAU, they be
Nah, for
dunking in
real.
like
Eighth grade, yeah, bro.
8th grade, windmilling and shit. Besides basketball, what were you doing in school? Like say elementary school, middle school,
What do you
Junior
mean,
high.
like the sports I was playing? Or?
like just like activities, like what you're doing in school besides sports.
Honestly, it was just straight sports, for me honest. Like my parents, they always put me in like every single sport when I was younger: swimming, tennis, soccer. Just trying to get a scholarship for school.
I expected tennis. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of
Yes, sir.
Asian people play tennis.
Yeah,
sir.
Now pickleball.
Hey, pickleball just started like popping off and everything, man. So
Yeah.
I wonder if that's gonna be a sport in high school.
But
soon.
you were always good at basketball.
Nah, basketball is actually the sport that took me the longest to catch on. If I'm being honest, every sport came easy, but basketball. But for some reason, I just liked it the most.
Tight.
Crazy.
So what were you the best at? At the time.
Swimming actually. Yeah.
You so long pause.
Hey, yo, damn.
So you competed in those sports too or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you just like basketball more?
Pretty much. That's
You
all-
ever play
that's all.
football or anything, or it was just?
I
those
played in
things?
middle school. After that, I never picked it up again, bro. I just knew it
Cause them
wasn't for
hits.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Came home with bruises and was like, nah, that's
Yeah,
not
that's
it.
not for me, bro.
That's
I
not
found
it,
out
huh?
real quick.
Okay. So basketball, right? Obviously, you played for the school. How was it? Did you
I
do
never
good?
played for my high school team.
You didn't
bro.
play for your
I
high
never-
school team?
Never made my high school team, bro.
Where are these offers coming from then?
So, I made JV my junior year,
Okay.
finally,
Damn.
because I got cut from middle school leading up. Wow. And then from there, I played on the AAU team where I was able to get a lot of film, like a lot of clips. But during that, I broke my shoulder. So I used that little film I had, try to send it out to coaches on Twitter, just DMing.
So you was reaching out. You was
Reaching
doing it.
out.
That's good.
Found a lot of interest that really liked my film. It came down to 2 schools, the school I was at in Maine and a D3 out in Pittsburgh. I went with the USCAA because they offered a scholarship.
Right. Full ride?
Not full ride, partial.
Not bad.
like when you were considering those two opportunities, did you take into account like the city and stuff like that, like the food, the people, the culture?
Honestly, I didn't. Looking back, just off the fact that I just wanted to play ball. Knowing me, because how my parents raised me, they always taught me to adapt. So wherever I'm at, I just know I'm gonna be good regardless, just how I was raised.
Kevin, you ever live far from home, bro? Maine from Texas is kind of far,
Nah,
man.
bro. Nah, the farthest I lived was probably like 20 minutes away.
Yeah. See, did you get homesick, bro?
Oh, all the time. Especially the school I was at, I was isolated in the middle of nowhere. Like the nearest Walmart was an hour away.
Damn.
Strip of a city.
Oh my god.
There would be a lot of nights where I'd just be like, bro, I just want to go home. Like, I just miss my mom.
No
my
Vietnamese
pops.
food.
No Vietnamese food.
Well, it don't
Not
taste
a
like
ton.
home. Yeah.
That sucks, bro. But at least you were, you had a scholarship.
No, literally. So I was real blessed to have that.
Okay.
So growing up, man, who were your biggest influencers off and on the court?
I mean, off the court, coach your parents, because they fresh off the boat, straight from Vietnam to here.
Yeah.
Can't even speak the language, and now we're not. I'm saying not saying we the greatest, but we real solid. You know what I mean? So there's real. That's my idols right there, and it's on the court. Cause growing up, you don't see a lot of Asian people playing basketball.
You don't?
Yeah, bro. It's only like a few percent.
Like we mentioned earlier, due to the hype,
Stuff
part
like
of
that,
it too. We max out at like 5'10" probably.
Yeah.
For a lot of us.
If
yeah.
we can get there, man, I'm 5'7", bro, and that's
Yeah, me too. Shit.
But I'll just say on the court to realize like low-key I could do this. I was Drew.
Asian sensation.
Yeah, so I always wanted to give him his flowers just because he was the only person I ever seen play college or even play at a high level. He's Asian.
Nasty, bro.
I heard.
I see him. He's nasty.
Which Drew we talking about?
Asian sensation.
He knocked my school out the playoffs.
All right, so speaking of Asian influencers, Asian GOATs, who do you think is the greatest Asian athlete? We could do basketball and then sports in general. I think my GOAT for all sports is Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao.
I think he's Yao Ming for me.
I'll say Jeremy Lin. Of course.
See, we all got our own.
Yeah, I can say
Okay.
Jeremy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Did you watch Jeremy Lin growing up?
I've seen his highlights, and then I saw a documentary.
Yeah.
Saw a documentary, and I was like,
He
oh, I
went to
kind of relate
Harvard,
to that.
huh? He went to Harvard. Crazy.
Yeah.
Smart,
and he's
I think he got a
gold.
perfect score on the ACT or something like that. That's
Literally,
crazy.
yeah.
So were you smart in school or what?
I was solid. 3.0 in high
good.
school. So that was smooth, yeah.
Okay. But your parents, like, they wanted you to focus on sports a little more, or
No,
were they,
it's
like, the
really more
typical
so
Asian
typical
parents?
Asian, just more so on your academics. Sports like a side thing. When they realized like, oh, I could use this to get a scholarship, help get the take off costs for school, because university a lot.
Expensive, yeah.
Once they realize that, okay, bet you can focus a little bit more on that.
Okay.
Chase your dreams. Yeah.
Shout out Pops, man. Shout out Dukes.
Shout out to
Nah,
the family,
literally.
man. Yeah. So, was there a specific moment in your career that you realized that damn, like I could really do this basketball stuff professionally?
I'll just say, it ain't happened to when I went to England. So because at first I was only there for university basketball, not the NBL.
Yeah.
So I was playing university ball, and I was having a real solid season when I was there. And then I was like, low-key, I could low-key do this. So I went to a tryout for NBL.
Okay.
Ended up making the team, and then, from there, that's like, okay, we could do this.
So how did the transition happen from your school in Maine to England?
Pretty much. So I ended up missing out my senior year in Maine because I had a disc herniation.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a disc herniation. So pretty much from there, I'm like, I can't leave my basketball career off of a what if. Like, I want to see this through. I gotta see something. So from there, I had there was this one Instagram page called Play Overseas where they just connect people to overseas, like university teams, where you could like go for your master's and play, and you only get your master's for 1 year. So like I can get my education and play at the same time. I was like, that's perfect.
Right.
Yeah, so I pretty much sent my application in there, sent my film, my details, and then schools reached out, and then one school ended up offering a scholarship to come out there to go play.
That's dope.
Ended up
took
took it, and then from there the rest was history.
Okay. So what was the biggest difference between that school and the school in Maine?
I'll say, what do you mean, like university life? or
Like,
just
like
Just life, bro.
Culture.
Like, culture.
culture.
life,
Oh, it was a
everything.
big culture shock for sure.
yeah.
Accent different, food different, the way people act, talk, things of that nature. Only thing that was the same was I was grateful for the English. They speak English. So
Yeah.
that was easy to get accustomed to for sure. But just being there at first, like, that was the most homesick I've ever been for sure. Those
Yeah.
first couple months, bro, I'm really in another country, and I
just FaceTiming your parents.
Yeah, and the thing, there's a big time zone difference.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It also looking like it was a time zone difference for England and down here.
Were they ahead or were they behind?
They're ahead. They're ahead.
Ahead. Okay.
Like by a large margin. So I'm waking up, parents going to sleep, things of that nature. So I'm trying to make sure I wake up get up at a good time just so I can get on the phone with them.
Yeah.
And things of that nature.
So I'm sure most people are wondering, how are your parents going to your games? Were they ever like at any of your games at the the school in Maine or the school in England?
So in Maine,
now Vietnam.
That's
Not literally.
I feel like that's perfect for them, bro. They want to go back to Vietnam.
So collegiately, when I was in Maine, my coach was able to bless me with a homecoming game to play in Houston. So he scheduled a game against HBU or HCU, Houston
HCU,
NCAA Division I. So I had a homecoming game for that game, and all my family, friends was able to see. So that was a really dope feeling, a dope moment. England, that's just too much money for them to go out there, so they didn't end up going out there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Vietnam, my mom ended up going out there. Saw me when I was in Saigon, when I was playing in Hanoi. She stayed there for like a good month. You know, not only to see me play, but just to get back to her roots too.
Yeah.
So that was a real blessing.
I feel like that was perfect for her, yeah.
So for those that only take D1 like basketball seriously, what would you say to them? Like, what is the competition like at these schools?
Because I was at a small school, but the thing with my small school, like, we could play anybody in the country from D1, D2, D3.
Okay, you can schedule anybody type.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm getting the taste of getting a taste of every level of college basketball, and that's just seeing where I belong on some stuff, seeing like where I can improve on. But I'll repeat that question again. My fault, bro.
I'm like, so what I'm saying is, some people, right? They obviously don't take D3, D2 schools seriously.
They only want D1.
They only like say, D1
or
are the
even
ones that go
D2.
see the NBA, but they don't realize that D2, D3, they got hoopers too.
Most definitely.
The competition is still up there.
It was tough.
It was tough.
Just off the fact that sometimes at these D3s or these JUCOs, you know, they just didn't have the grades. Like, they really could have been Division I and the things of that nature. So, and plus, every opportunity is a great opportunity. Because if you show you, like, better than where you at, they're going to find you regardless, and you can just transfer higher. Or if the grass not green, to stay where you're at, kill, and then just go overseas across the water.
I'm asking for some of the kids that are out there, because some of these kids, they don't want to go to a D2, D3. They want to go to, it's either D1 or none.
Yeah, D1 or they're going to find something else.
Or overseas. That's all they want to do. They're not even considering D2, D3. And these schools are giving them full rides.
Not literally.
What would you tell them? Be like,
just, you know, don't be, sometimes the grass ain't always greener. That's how I
like
say
you said
like
earlier.
Yeah, just off the fact that you can get there and it's like you might not get there. Let's say you coming off the bench at a D1, but you could be the man at like a D3.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you could get your film stats and they still take you across the water for.
Because at the end of the day, you can always transfer.
Exactly that part.
So what's the biggest challenges you've been facing in your basketball career so far?
I say the biggest challenge was putting all my identity into an athletic identity. Off the fact that I get, for the highs and lows, I get too high. Or if I get too low, I get too low to where I'm just, you know, more so depressed. Like, let's say after a bad practice, I'm like overthinking and it rolls over to the next day. You know, like a snowball effect. So I can get too high, I get too low.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So just learning how to balance my emotions was like the hardest part for me.
The mental health aspect of it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how do you deal with that whenever those times come?
Well, for me,
what's therapy for you?
Therapy for me. So this is a little trick I learned ever since being across the water, just off the fact. So just learning. So let's say we have a bad practice.
Yeah.
Because like being off our emotions, you got to be in tune with them. You can't really block them out because if you hold them in, they're going to like, it's going to be too big to where you're just going to like, you know, just spill over.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, I'll give me a time window for when I'm going back home. So for example, I have a train ride back home from practice. From that train ride, I'm music on. I'm thinking about my shoulda, coulda, wouldas during my practice, giving my time to really like be in the moment of that feeling of like, dang, like that really just happened. And then when I get in that shower, I'm like, cause it's like a physical cleanse, right? But it's like a mental cleanse. I treat it like a mental cleanse too. So I'm like washing away the bad practice, washing away the negative feelings. And after that, I'm gonna be Nathan. Basketball, I'm Nate, but outside the court, I'm gonna be Nathan. Yeah, so take me a good shower.
Two personas.
Yeah, so I shower all that out, and now I'm gonna just be where my feet at. Really enjoy the blessing on me, because I'm really overseas. I was really just playing in college. Like, let me not be too mad over just a bad practice. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day, hang out with my folks, call my family, or just walk into town and explore a little bit. So stuff like that.
Ooh, that was crazy.
That was hard. Yeah, I was just about to ask, like, what do you do like after a game or after practice? Since you in a whole different country, bro. Like,
So after practice, so for me at Maine, it was really isolated, middle of nowhere, as they say. There's not much you can
That's
do.
so depressing, bro.
Yeah, it is. But I just hang out with my teammates. I'm in their room. We playing GTA, Fortnite, things of that nature. Or at the time, I had a girl at the time.
Okay.
So
At
I'll
the
be with
time.
her at the time. At the time.
For y'all that's trying to, you say at the time. So
Yeah.
you good now.
so y'all know what that means?
Yeah, I just be with her, and she just be my escape.
You
know
met
what I
her
mean?
there.
Met her there. Yeah, she played volleyball. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask, bro. If what's your type?
I don't really got a type. If you pretty, but this is all about the inside, of course. Obviously, like if I can vibe with you without forcing nothing, like just easy, then that's perfect. So it's all about energy for real.
Because I know some athletes, they only want athletes
Because they're athletes.
because they want to make athletic kids.
I feel that. Like I ain't gonna lie, I love that, but I understand like you never know on some stuff.
But I feel like that lifestyle can be like hard sometimes. Imagine like
both your parents athletes.
and all they do is train, bro. The kids finna be like, you got to go to her games. I'm not saying that's a bad, but it's like basketball.
Pros
bro.
and cons, bro.
If y'all are pros, bro, 82 games a season, bro. Y'all traveling, like y'all never gonna see each other. You feel me? If she in the WNBA, you're in the NBA. How does that gonna work?
Yeah, then your son, your kids.
Just like Bam Adebayo, right? Isn't he dating a WNBA player?
Yeah,
I think so.
Sure.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. So, what is the biggest difference between Nate and Nathan? Let the people know.
I say Nate. He can be a bit of an overthinker, just off the fact that I just love the game so much to where I'm just always like, damn. I sometimes I overthink about the future. Sometimes I think about my past, like shoulda, coulda, woulda. But at the same time, it's just a passion where I just love the game so much where I take it all, highs, lows, and everything in between. I want it all. You know what I mean? But Nathan, he just chill, no overthinking. Just relax.
Chill guy
go with
for
the
real.
flow.
Go with the
Don't
flow.
really do too much. Then when Nate comes, it's just focus, locked in. It's, you know, it's time to go.
All right, so let's speak of the time when you go from England to Vietnam. I'm
That's a
pretty
big
sure
transition,
That's
It is.
big. You go from English to now Vietnamese.
It's there.
I don't know a lot of people over there that can speak English, bro.
Or it's really broken, bro. Like, it's
Yeah. So how was it?
Well, just
But these are your own people, though.
not literally, yeah.
So it's like you're close from home, but at the same time, there's a language barrier there.
It was crazy because when I was staying in Saigon, I actually met quite a few people that could speak English.
Whoa.
And broken, yes, but enough to hold a conversation.
Yeah, like they get what you're saying, you get what they're
Exactly,
saying,
yeah.
but it's like it's still
Still
you have to
big.
like over explain because obviously they don't understand you.
At first, it was like a little bit of a shock for me because I, going English to Vietnam and where not only that, just everywhere I'm around, they look like me.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not the only one doing what I'm doing no more. Like I'm with my people for real. And so just seeing that, it was just transition was actually pretty smooth just from the food, the language, just like the fact because my mom and dad, they'll speak Vietnamese when I'm back home. They'll just cook Vietnamese dishes. So over there, adjustments was I ain't gonna say easy. It was a little bit getting used to the humidity there, the heat.
Yeah, it's hot. over
Yeah,
there,
and then the
bro.
gyms there, like they be playing like warehouses where it's like it'll be like feeling like a sauna sometimes.
Yeah.
So getting used to that. But once I got adjusted, everything became like normal. Found a routine I like, stuck to it, and then that was pretty much.
So they reach out to you, the team in Vietnam?
Nah, so pretty much I was in the middle of my NBL season.
Okay.
I was during the time where I'm starting to put things together, putting up numbers, stuff like that. And then the agent reached out. Out of nowhere. I was in the middle of shooting around. The agent reached out. At first, I was like, I don't know if this is real.
Skeptical?
Yeah, skeptical.
Because there's a lot of scammers nowadays, man.
Yeah, and you just see the TikTok where like you gotta watch out for Pho, this and that. But I just hit him back, just see why not. Ended up saying like, yo, if you wanna, I can make some things happen for you. Like really? So I just, just going on. And then he said he made it happen within a couple of days. And I was like, shoot, okay, bet. So I'm just finishing out my season in England and just preparing for Vietnam once I found out it was true.
You don't have to get into the specific numbers, but what were they looking like on that contract? Because I'm pretty sure it had to have been something that you wanted for you to even accept it, right?
Nothing too crazy, but enough to go by, especially for Vietnam.
enough.
Especially for Vietnam, just enough to get around, put food on the table, and just pretty much stuff like that. Yeah.
So what was your reaction once the agent told you, all right, like we made it happen? Like you might be going to Vietnam, did you call your parents right away? Like,
Oh, most definitely. I always, because that's a childhood dream, bro.
Yeah.
Just going back home to Vietnam. Because I knew about the VBA since probably, I say high school.
Yeah.
High school. I always knew I had a dream to go there, but I just like, I don't know how. But we gonna figure out a way. And then just call my mom and dad and me, like, because you know one of those things where it's like, you don't want to get too excited and then it just don't happen. Or some stuff.
Yeah.
So I was trying to stay level-headed, but I was inside, I was like, oh yeah.
You were happy? You were happy.
Happy, so like, stuff like that, yeah.
So what did they say? What did they think?
It was like, oh my God, it was excited for me.
Yeah.
It was like, you really about to play, like, just go back to Vietnam and just get back to your roots and stuff like that. It was really more so excited for me.
Yeah, and doing what you love over there too?
Pretty much.
Bro,
yeah.
I didn't know this, but they have a lot of foreign players. They have players from like all over the world.
Yeah.
They have players from like Brazil that are like 7 feet tall, bro. It's crazy. But what is the competition like over there? I know people want to know.
It's great competition. So every team, you get 2 imports. So it can be world imports where from America all across the country. And then you get an Asian import. And then you get a heritage import, which is me, like a Vietnamese American.
Okay.
And these imports, of course, are high level. They done played NCAA Division I. Some of them was like top ranked recruits in high school, ESPN top 100. And a lot of them just played all over the country. And then they just took a stint in Vietnam and things of that nature. So the competition's high. And then the locals itself, they develop a lot. You know, they're real good players. So the competition was good and high.
Damn.
Now, time zone. I believe they're 12 hours ahead.
12 hours, yes, sir.
So now is even a bigger time difference.
definitely.
How are you dealing with that?
Yeah, bro, it's half a day.
When you're practicing, your parents are asleep.
Pretty much, yeah.
How do you communicate with them now?
Pretty much just during the time where I can catch them real quick, maybe for a good like 10-minute call, 5-minute call, something like that. Sometimes an hour.
Wow, so short.
Sometimes I can catch them real quick. You know, just trying to make use of my time, everything. Like instead of taking that one nap, let me just call my folks real quick. You know, things like that, just to reset, mentally reset. You know, things of that nature. So just doing that, just finding the right time, finding the right niche. Mom and dad would text me. Sometimes I'll answer them as soon as I wake up or something like that.
Good son.
Yeah, just as long as I do a little bit, that's all I need for real. You know.
Yeah, so like, is that hard, bro? Like, I know there are some days you probably go. Do you ever go a day without texting them, or you have to?
No, I go days because sometimes I just be too busy.
Yeah.
I think too much on my mind at times. But as long as I get that message sometime, then that's all that matters. But I'll be getting homesick because I'm big on family, bro. I done got it tatted on me. You know, family, you know.
We see that.
So I'm big on family. That's how I was raised too. How my mom and pops is family over everything. So with that, when I find myself overthinking, I just more so just pray.
Yeah.
You know, pray those feelings away and just realize like I'm really like living my dreams. Like it takes sacrifice to get to where you want to be. So it's just one of those things that just come with it.
People don't know this, but Vietnam has a lot of food vendors, food in general, a lot of restaurants. How do you stay in shape? How do you fight that battle, bro? Because I know there's a lot of temptations, bro.
Oh, a lot of temptation because being there, because you got a lot of street food.
Everywhere you
lot of
go is street food.
And it could be a lot of unhealthy because, you know, the oils, the bacteria, things of that nature. So for me, just find the right thing where it has a good enough protein for me. Because over there, it's like, it'd be more so carb, like a lot of noodles, rice, more so than protein. Yeah, so I'll eat a lot of cam tam. You know cam tam?
Yeah.
I get that in the morning or get it by me before practice.
Cam tam be
With a
that's
coffee.
my favorite, bro.
Yeah, just find something that has a lot of protein, and then I'll just buy some protein powder. If I'm lacking on protein, I'll just drink a shake, quick little shake. And then from there, I'll be good to go.
You go to the gym over there too?
Yes, sir. So I had
so
after every practice, I just go to, it's called Cali Fitness.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah, this gym is right over. So as soon as practice is over, I just go walk to the gym, get a lift in, and then from there I just go home.
We need to go to one of his games.
We
bro.
got to, in Vietnam?
Yeah,
Let's do it,
that'd
bro.
be crazy.
So what are your cheat meals looking like?
Cheat meals?
Yeah, over in Vietnam.
Oh Lord! So I done found some American spots when I was out there in Vietnam. Some
Word,
wings,
okay.
fire burger
thanks.
spots. Yeah. So after that, I like on an off day where I'm just chilling, I can finally just explore and just find some food. I'll just go to that burger spot, give me the truffle fries, extra large smash burger, and that would be good enough for me.
What district are you in? Some people probably don't
I
know.
lived in District, so at first I was in D3, and then I lived in District 1 because it was moving around.
Taxi and Uber drivers be struggling over there, bro, because of all the slow, narrow streets, bro. But they be doing
Especially
it,
the
though.
moped drivers, they be, bro. I've been seeing videos of there's no stoplights over there? Or? There is, because I've never been to Vietnam.
There be stoplights, but, you know, some people don't be listening.
People don't care,
They
bro.
just go, bro.
They don't be seeing
You have
right?
your own, like, whip?
Nah, no. So I, grab.
Yeah, grab.
Yeah, I just take a grab bike or my teammate drive.
Yeah, bro.
Like that.
Grab's
Your teammate can drive over there?
Yeah, like a motorbike.
Nah, bro. Shit.
Bro.
I'd be scared, bro.
Dangerous, bro. My first week when I was out there, I seen a guy crash on a motorbike.
They always crash, bro.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's
so,
scary, bro.
Like, they'd be close to each other. They'd be like, you
Real
could damn near,
close.
like, to them, bro.
It's funny though. You wear like a mask like everybody else.
I don't be wearing a mask. My mom be telling me she be getting on me, but I was like, bro,
That's because of pollution.
Exactly.
Yeah, they'd be like, bro, you gotta wear a mask. My mom be telling me that anytime we go, but she's like, bro, you gotta put on this mask.
No, literally.
Damn. So you say your contract is good enough to put food on your table?
No, whatchamacallit, it came with a food stipend.
Oh,
But then I could use that money for like extra stuff. Just extra stuff I like to do and stuff like that. Yeah.
And that was the contract you on last season?
Pretty much, yes, sir.
So you're still waiting to get signed?
Yes, sir.
Re-sign.
Yeah, re-sign, yes, sir.
Okay. Say, if you don't get re-signed, what is your plan?
If I don't get re-signed, just continue to reach out to teams, whether like in other neighboring countries in Asia and stuff like that. Because I'm Vietnamese American, so I'm like Asian heritage or something like that.
Yeah.
Just reach out and just see what happens, honestly.
But what were your stats looking like? I'm pretty sure it was good.
No,
Yeah.
nothing crazy, bro. It was like my rookie year. That year was like a lot of growing pains. Very inconsistent for me. I only averaged like 4 points for real, bro.
That's not bad though for a rookie. I know rookies in the NBA that don't even average 2 points.
Yeah, but the thing with that, like for someone like me, a Vietnamese American, we have like high expectations.
Wow.
Yeah, so didn't really meet those for my first year. Yeah.
Oh.
So speaking of that, what part of your game do you want to most improve? Just to stand out more?
I'll say using my athleticism more. I didn't start elevating my athleticism until I got to England because they had like a strength and conditioning program, which really helped my athleticism. I started jumping out the gym, moving quicker, faster. So it was like
There you go.
learning to use that, using my physicality because I'm a lot bigger, stronger than most folks. So just learning to use that, I feel like I could really elevate my game to the next level if I learn to use that like more like efficiently.
Okay.
Would you say it was the confidence that limited you from doing that?
Definitely mentally, and then just past injuries. Because both my injuries came from sporting stuff, like when I broke my shoulder from basketball, from jumping too high. Because I was jumping high for rebound, someone died on my legs, and I just landed wrong and just broke my shoulder. So every time I'm jumping, I was like, that kind of like PTSD, that kind of like hesitation. Yeah, hesitation to jump. So it'd be stuff like that.
Nah, that's fair. Do you have any past traumas that aren't sports related?
Not really. No, it's just everything. I just came from ball for real. Yeah.
Just a baller.
Yeah. What does a typical training day look like for you?
Training day. So, when I was in Vietnam or just now in general?
Let's do now.
Now, so I'll wake up, I'll go, lift. After that, I go hoop, get some shots up, and then I just chill, go back home, chill. I'm resting, and then I go play pickup later that night with the homies.
So you be playing pickup down here?
Pretty much, I'll be either going to this outside park, or I just go back to the same gym I was at.
Yeah.
Cause I go to Lifetime.
Yeah. Okay.
Lifetime, there be runs there during that evening time, so I just go back there.
Some gym runs be serious, bro. Them unks, they be going crazy.
That's definitely
Yeah.
So what does a training day look like in Vietnam?
Vietnam.
During season?
During season, okay. Let me think. So we wake up, we have practice from like 10 to 12.
Okay.
Practice 10 to 12. After that, I'm gonna go get my lift in the gym, go walk straight to the gym.
All right.
And from there, it's just I'm free to do whatever I want after that.
So just 2 hours?
2 hours?
2 hours in for practice, and then that's
Okay.
it. After that, I just go lift, and then from there, I'm free to do whatever I want for the rest of the day. Yeah.
So you did mention that they have high expectations for you. What are the coaching like over there?
Coaching, it was great. Honestly, the coaches were great. All the coaches was like always trying to instill confidence with me. Always was like catering to me, trying to help me out. Always after every practice, just trying to like just talk to me, saying, "Oh, what you did well on, what you need to improve on," stuff like that. And just know it's a big transition for me. I'm from America. I'm not from here.
Yeah.
So just baby steps. You know what I mean? Just helping me out. Just always reiterating stuff, teaching me new stuff, stuff like that. So that was really great for me.
What's the biggest difference when it comes to their playing style versus the teams in the United States?
Teams in the United States, I would say you see a little bit more ISO ball, I guess you could say.
Yeah, we see.
A lot of ISO ball.
Yeah, you see a little
But
bit more
that's because
ISO
we
ball.
have players that really
That can get
do
to
that,
it. Yeah,
that
you
can
get to it.
Get it.
And more so over there, it can be like, yeah, you're going to have those situations, but it can be a bit more systematic.
Like fundamentals.
Fundamental in a sense,
ball,
team ball, stuff like
Okay.
that. So I'll say that.
Yeah. Okay. Would you say you're an ISO player?
I say more I'm a team player. If I'm being honest.
Okay.
I say more I'm a team player. If I'm being real, yeah.
Like a pick and roll shooter, or like a need a rebound, I'll get the rebound.
Hustler
of a,
type
like-
player,
I say more of a slashing. If I can get the right situation where I can get the right angle, then I can slash,
Okay.
hit an open three, and of course just grab rebounds because of my size and my athleticism. So yeah,
If you were a little shorter, would you play point?
probably so.
I
yeah,
know you a shooter, but like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you could be a point too.
I
From
think
Oh,
what
so
I
you
saw.
play too?
I played a three.
Yeah, you
I'm
play
a
the three.
Okay.
I'm a wing. Yeah,
6'4", small forward.
is there?
I feel like that's pretty average, right, in the NBA?
Yeah, not as
Something
6'4"
like-
point guards.
Yeah, something
now
like that.
now
Yeah,
it's
honestly,
6'3".
yeah, I was about to say, yeah,
That was
something like
crazy. Yeah, but shoot. So if VBA isn't an option anymore, you're gonna try other countries.
Is I just reach out, send my film out, pray for the best, and just control what I can.
You have any
control.
countries you have in mind already, or no?
I really want to see what's up with Thailand for real, because I have a friend that's over there, and his experience over there has been amazing. So that's kind of somewhere I want to dip my toes in.
Okay.
So for sure, Thailand.
What city?
Bangkok.
Also,
Bangkok.
like
Yeah,
main city.
most definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Australia too. I heard Australia be going crazy.
most definitely.
I heard
yeah.
they competitive over there.
Yeah, one of my friends in Switzerland.
Oh, he playing out there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. Or you could try Lithuania, like LaMelo.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
they try to
wherever
go
they
to
can take a
NBA.
chance on me for real.
Okay.
So yeah.
And say like, just basketball isn't no longer an option. What are you thinking of doing? Going back to school, pursuing something like different?
So currently, right now, because I already got my undergrad degree, from Maine, and
Okay,
then
yeah.
currently working towards my master's. Because remember, I went to school in England while playing the NBL, so I'm working on my sports psychology degree. So right now, so it was a blessing because basketball was able to help me further my academic career, so where I got a plan B, so where I can fall back on my academics. You know what I mean? So with that degree, I'm thinking about being like a high school coach, being a teacher, some type of coach, some type of a figure for youth. Something like that.
kids.
Yeah, something like that.
Like an AAU coach or like a high school
Something like
coach?
that, yeah, somewhere involves that.
Bro, from this podcast alone, bro, you're very well spoken. I feel like you could even start your own talk show when it comes to basketball.
Yeah,
'Cause
try to get some athletes on here. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Like Jeff T with the podcast now. Like, hey, they're going crazy. Especially now with the boss life and the next chapter, they're doing 1v1, 3v3. They're going crazy too.
that's dope.
Yeah, you could be on there too, like as a the
Commentator.
Commentator, there you go.
Hey, that would be a blessing because I be tuning into that next chapter stuff. That's
Yeah, no,
an
they're
amazing
stupid.
platform. Yeah.
That boys went
going
crazy. That last episode, they were arguing and shit. They got in a fight. I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
Most definitely.
Do you
yeah.
would you say like you are tuned into the scene in the United States even while you're in Vietnam?
Oh, when I was overseas, that's all I watched.
NBA?
Like I'll see, of course, NBA highlights, my own film, seeing what I can improve on. But
Yeah.
more so United States ball, just a lot of those because I was just so tuned in. It's a
Okay.
good scene. Yeah.
Who do you usually watch?
The new guy that's seen Lamar Peters.
Dude,
Hey, shout out LP,
a
bro.
great
You
guy.
going
Parking lot,
stupid.
LP.
He be
bro.
so funny. I be watching his face offs and all that.
He be talking, but he can hoop.
no facts.
He can hoop.
I be seeing, bro.
Yeah, we met him in real life like what, a month ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chill dude, bro. Took a picture with us, followed me back, everything. He's cool, bro.
That's dope.
I'm trying to get him on this podcast, bro. Cause I
Hey,
know
who'd he
be
play against?
talking. He played against Hezzy God.
Yeah,
Goal
I've seen
score?
him.
I think it was 30-6.
That was nasty,
Crazy.
bro.
He killed Hezzy God. You think he can beat Nas?
Hard to tell because Nas battle tested. You
No,
know?
Yeah.
bro, he
Nas battle
can't.
tested. He been through this, so it's hard to tell. It's like more so one of those 50 for whoever hitting that day gonna get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I
I
feel
watched the thing with him and Nas and Bino.
Dude,
Bino's cold,
tripping.
but bro,
Bino
Nas.
tripping.
We
like-
know he's a good player too. I've
Yeah,
seen
he
it.
is. I know you don't like the 1v1 scene just because that's not your type of
My
scene.
play style, yeah.
But 3v3?
Most definitely. I definitely want to
You
try.
do 3v3?
I definitely try that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
If you were to do 3v3, who would be your two teammates? You want to shout them out?
Us.
Look at the camera, shout them out.
Other than my guys here. but,
Yeah. Nah, for real though.
I'm trying to think who in America, right? In Texas.
Yeah, you can do
All right.
America. You can do all time. Don't matter.
3v3.
The most unstoppable 3v3 you could form, bro.
I'm trying to think of who I know here in Texas. I'll probably say.
Asian sensation.
Yeah, I was gonna say him. Drew, the thing is, I never got to meet him in person yet, bro. Never got to see him play in person. None of that. So
Would you want to meet him?
Definitely.
Oh,
Most
you can set
definitely.
that up.
Definitely, I'll say that. Say him, and then probably my homeboy is one of my homeboys. You know, just
On your
feel
team?
like
Your
fam-
teammates?
No, I'm talking about like homeboys here.
Homeboys? Oh, okay.
Yeah, just because you know that's family, so I'll say that.
No big man. Y'all finna play small ball.
I guess so. Yes,
Damn.
sir.
They gonna be shooting. Drew gonna be shooting.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good 3v3, bro. We need to make it happen, bro. But so besides coaching, anything else besides sports psychology? Anything else? Short term, long term goals?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. Do you plan on trying to go to the NBA or?
Oh no, it's like I gotta be realistic with myself. That's enough. I just know the NBA is not gonna be in the picture for me.
Yeah.
So, you know, just being realistic with myself. As of course, people gonna work hard, shoot for the stars, but you know, just go for something
Be
that's
realistic.
For me. Exactly, yes, sir.
You can be delusional, but don't be too delusional.
Yeah.
You-
Most definitely.
honestly, bro, like it's good that you said that because a lot of these people, a lot of these unks, they still believe that they can hoop. They still believe that they can still make it to the NBA, bro.
LA
It's
Fitness
crazy.
unks, man. They,
Like, you remember that video of like, I can't remember, Bradley Beal talking to his kids. He's like, bro, none of y'all can guard me.
I seen that, yes, sir.
Like, and none of y'all can fuck with me. That's what he said, bro. And it's true, bro. There's levels to this.
It really is, yeah.
Yeah. What was your welcome moment? Like, where you realized there was like levels to this shit for real? Like, this guy is way better than me.
I'm trying to think, bro.
Ever gotten your ankle broken? Ever gotten dunked on? Nothing?
Oh, okay. I'll say this. I'll say when I had got to Vietnam. So it was during the practice. It was one of those 2-on-1 drills. You know,
Okay.
those fast break drills.
yeah.
So I don't even want to say this on camera. So it was I was the one on defense.
Okay.
So it was this one guy in the import was on the break, and I had to stop it. The guy ended up throwing it off the glass. He just dunked on me, bro. And I'm over.
Damn.
Yeah. So that was probably my welcome, like level.
See,
like,
moments like that where
Damn.
you're like, he's better than me. But if there's people that are better than him that aren't even in the NBA, how am I going to make it to the NBA?
Yeah, you got to be realistic at some point.
Do you agree? A lot of people say that basketball is the hardest sport to go pro in. That's what they said.
I feel like it is.
You
Just
think
off
so?
the fact there's only so many spots that you can get, and there's just so many basketball players of all cultures. You know what I mean? From America to overseas, because there's a lot of people that can play over there.
Yeah,
So it's tough for sure as a basketball player.
Bro, but overseas players, they're good, though. You see how, like, everyone that's running the NBA right now, like Shea, Canadian, Jokic, Serbian,
yeah.
Yeah,
bro, like, they got good-ass players. Wait, does Vietnam compete in the Olympics for basketball?
No, they have something called the Sea Games where they
Sea
play.
Games.
Yeah, where
Yeah,
they play.
they're gonna-
They're playing in Thailand right now, bro. Playing against
Okay.
Philippines, Malaysia. They're in that right now. So I guess that's kind of the Olympics. I guess
Yeah,
you
that's
could
like
say
their
for them.
niche. Like,
Yeah, their niche. Yeah, yes, sir.
Would you want to compete in something like that?
Oh, one day, yes, sir. That's of course a dream to just to rep your country. I got a long way to go with my game. You know, a lot of maturity, and growth that I need to partake in if I even want a chance. But that's the goal one day for sure.
So the next step for you is just train.
Elevated, stack days, get better each and every day, be consistent. You know.
So are you training yourself or are you working with a trainer?
pretty much training by myself? You know, because training, it can be a lot of money, bro.
It's expensive.
So pretty much how I would really necessarily train. So I use pickup as my train, just off the fact that I'll play a game within a game, if that makes sense. So let's say, okay, let me work on my floaters. So as I'm playing pickup, I'm getting the paint touch every time I'm working on my floater. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the different reads I can react to and just playing a game within the game. Let's say I'm trying to work on this one read, like I'm trying to make a pocket pass with a pick and roll. Learning on doing that, calling the screen and doing that during my pickup sessions. So just playing the game within the game is how I practice.
You ever scared of getting hurt during those pickup games?
Oh, of course. You know, you always got your crash shots and stuff like that when you're playing. So I'm just playing conserve, but as well, like, continue to play hard and just work on what needs to
Have
be
you ever
worked
done
on.
a pro run?
I mean, I had it in England, yes. England, because we already had our runs with imports around the city and stuff like that. And in Vietnam, your regular practices and stuff like that. But that's about it for real, yeah.
Okay.
So how do you stay mentally and physically, locked in during the season?
Mentally locked in, it all comes from my faith. Just off the fact that I've been here, like everyone's a survivor of their worst day. You know what I mean? Just because I know I got my faith back in that too. So just realizing I've been here before, like, you can get through this.
Yeah.
Like every time I'm feeling low, I say a quick prayer and then we just gonna keep on going.
Keep on pushing.
Just keep on pushing for real, and then just physically, It's staying in the gym. Staying in the gym. It don't gotta be too much, just as long as you get in there, do what needs to be done, and then you can enjoy the rest of your day for real. So staying locked in.
What about pregame routines?
Pregame routine. So this is what I'll do. From the moment I wake up, or
you before the game,
Before the game?
whatever you want.
I'll
us through
say. Let me think. So I'll say before. I'll do before game. So before the game, of course you gotta get in like an hour or two early before the game. From there, I'm just musicking. I'm playing my R&B.
Okay.
Playing slow music just to slow my heart rate down, because if my heart rate beats too fast, I'm gonna be erratic. Just trying to slow down. And then from there, I'm gonna say a prayer, read a couple Bible verses just so I can, grant me strength and protection while I play. And then from there, we shooting around, stretching, focusing on my breathing as well, slowing my breathing down while I'm stretching.
You like real life meditating.
In a sense,
Yeah.
In a sense, yeah, just slowing down, because sometimes, like with my mind, it tends to get too fast. So learning to do all my warm-ups, trying to have my mind and body move as one. And then from there, just stay locked in, stay mentally composed. And then once game time, it's time to go. And let's go.
Okay, there you go.
Yes, sir.
What about post game?
Post game?
A dub or a loss?
So double loss, because everything gotta be consistent. How you do a win gotta be the same way how you do a loss. So just stretch after the game. After that, we eating as a team, have a little team dinner, and then from there just go home, just rest, probably watch some Netflix, stuff like that, and that's about it for real. Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of Netflix and stuff like that, right? You still keep up with the American culture. I'm assuming you listen to English music.
Yeah, English music, of course. Yeah.
No V-pop yet?
I actually added 2 Viet songs to my playlist. I actually listen to this. It's like I don't know how to say their names for real, but it's some really good song where it gets you moving a little bit.
Hey, V-pop be good, bro. Be lit.
Yes, sir.
I like V-pop. I like Vietnamese rap too. I like it. Yeah. So R&B. Let's talk about R&B. Who's your favorite R&B artist?
Neo for sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, I grew up on that, and I listen to that. Listen to them every day.
Okay. What about rap?
Rap. Definitely. I try to not listen to rap that much, just out the fact that I can't really relate to it, bro.
Yeah.
Can't really relate to it. So it's like, I like
that murder music.
Yeah, like I'm from the suburbs, bro. I ain't living none of that. So it's like, I'm a lover boy. So I listen to R&B.
Drake.
Drake, that's a big one.
Yeah. Drake a lover boy.
Yeah, those for sure.
Okay. So what's your favorite dish, bro?
Dish, Vietnamese, when I was in Vietnam.
Yeah, so you said like the team be eating after, right? Like, what do they usually feed y'all?
Bro, it's like out there in Vietnam, so they'll take us to a place, but it'll be a variety of dishes. So you got
it's like a restaurant.
Yeah, like a restaurant, but it's like a whole platter. You got your fried rice, pork, cartilage. It's like tofu. It's like so much random stuff. Like it's crazy, bro. But it's good. Yeah, it hits.
They ever be messing with you and be like, hey, what do I get, bro?
Like what do I get?
No, like your teammates ever be messing with you? They always ask you like what to get and stuff?
Yeah, I'll just be like, I'll just order whatever, and I'll just eat whatever. Because it's like I'm always down to try new food.
Yeah.
Open-minded. So I'll be like, y'all choose, and I'm with it. I ain't the type to be picky.
So obviously you had your rookie season. What was the rookie treatment looking like? Did you have to carry the towels? Did you have to like
Yeah, like during so we would have to like move because the hoops would be out of place when we first get in there, so we had to move the hoops back into it, or let's say, because I room with 2 vet locals that's been in the league for quite some time. So like when we get to the airport, we gotta hold suitcases, things like that when we gotta travel to a different city. So like things like that would be like a rookie experience. Yeah.
So the only 2 cities y'all play in is Saigon and
No, we played in Saigon, Hanoi, Da Nang, Nha Trang, and
Okay.
then those are the cities we played in.
Which one's your favorite? Because I know some of those cities, they're popping now.
Oh,
they're like tourist, like
beautiful,
attraction.
Bro. I say, because I love Saigon so much. So but that's home. But if I wasn't supposed to say Saigon, I'll probably say
it rains a lot though.
It do.
Rains
it do.
so much.
And the rain's toxic out there. Like you get hit with the rain, you dang near sick.
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes later, yeah. I'll probably say Da Nang just because it was just so pretty. Beautiful. It's just
the beach.
Lights, the beach. Like it's surreal, bro.
You think you want to move out there one day?
Oh, that's the plan.
Oh, that is the
I ain't gonna
plan?
lie, that's the plan, to move to Vietnam permanently.
Damn. Take your parents with you or no?
My mom wants to go out, so probably my mom will probably pop out there with me.
Okay.
Yes,
what about
sir.
your dad? He's
like
comfortable?
Yeah, he's comfortable in America, so he probably gonna stay here.
What does he do?
Pops is like a IT.
Oh, okay. So he got a job. That's why
Yes, sir.
What is he gonna do when he's over there?
When he's older,
That's probably why you don't want to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna lie. When I'm old, I'm just gonna be traveling, bro.
Well, when you get older,
Yeah, I'm just gonna be traveling.
trying to do that right now, bro.
Trying to get that bread up.
Hey, what's the most important, like, an important part of your routine that fans don't know about? Like, they think it's all the basics, like stretching, shooting around.
I'll just say prayer.
Prayer?
Prayer. I'm for real, man. One prayer can really change the trajectory of like things that might be happening in your life. Like, for example, it was when I was in England. You know, I was having like a slump of games for my university team, and then my debut for my NBL team, it wasn't really extravagant. It wasn't really nothing special for real. And then I went up going to church. You know how at the end of church, you know, there's people that could pray for you, this and that.
Yeah.
So I went up to a lady, and just telling her my situation, like, I can't find a level of consistency, you know, because what you do best is what you do most. So I'm just trying to find a level, like, I gotta show out because I'm an American import. I'm the only import on my NBL team because you only get one. So she said a prayer pretty much like, you know, just allow my talents to be seen, allow me to be consistent, you know, things that I needed. I kid you not, from there, first game back from university, I had a game winner shot. Next thing you know, these NBL, like I'm top scorer, 17, 20, 27. And next thing you know, that's when the agent reached out to me.
So that was like prime, Nate.
Yeah, prime. So it's like from that one prayer, it just opened up so much things for me, and just that's why I always live by grace and I walk by faith. Things like that.
So what was so hard about converting that into the VBA?
VBA, I'll say with that, I kind of psyched myself out just because of the fact that it was a dream I had for the longest, so I was overly locked in. Like the way I was like, normally how I approach games, I'll be smiling, happy, you know, but once it's time to go, like it's time to go. But over there, I'm not like stone faced. I'm trying to like, oh, come on, we got to focus up, Nate.
Yeah.
Overly locked in. I psyched myself out from that. And then once I got in a bad rhythm, you know, it's hard to get out of. I don't have flashes here and there, but nothing consistent. You understand? So. Yeah.
Was it also the playing time too? Because I know you're a rookie. Like, were you getting like consistent playing time?
No, I'll get playing time, but I would just say it was just all on me. I got no one to blame but myself. You know, just taking self accountability. There's a lot of things I need to work on that, you know, that needs to happen for sure. Yeah.
Like just not smart choices or what?
Just mental, my IQ. You know, just the confidence wasn't there at the time. You know what I mean? So I just learning to build that up while I'm back at home, and just once I get back over there, just apply it.
So how you been doing with that, building on your confidence?
It's been great. Just got in this league that I can play on every Sunday, and just using that, and then just how do I say it? As I said, playing a game within a game.
Yeah.
Everything where I messed up in Vietnam, I'm applying that to while I'm in that league, working on my weaknesses with live reps, with live defenders, and stuff like that. Watching film, I know it's just a reg league game, but you can always get something out of anything.
Always,
you know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing.
So you would watch your own film? You said you would break it down?
Break it down, pretty much seeing what I could do, because there's always something you could do better. So I just break it down, take notes. Before the game, I'm looking at the notes. Okay, you better do this while we play. Taking notes, telling myself that, and then from there, work on it. If we still tripping, we about to play pickup the next day, and we going to keep working on it until.
So during that process, would you watch it by yourself, or would you watch it with a teammate or a coach?
Since being back home, just watch it by myself. But back when I was over there, I had players that would just help me out, watch film with me.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, Nate, you probably could have did this at this time. You know, I had a lot of people that was just catering to me, as I would say, helping me out, you know, being a blessing for me. So listening to them, not really talking, more so listening, you know, observing, and then just from there, taking those mental notes and then applying it.
Do they play NBA rules?
There's a shot clock. 24-second shot clock, and it's just FIBA rules, international rules. So it's just
okay.
Yeah, just stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the fan interaction, man. Have you had any weird fan interactions, bad fan interactions?
I'll say there's never no bad fan interaction. It's always love.
Okay.
It's always love. Showing love from England to Vietnam was always love. I'll say the most, I ain't say weird, but like strange. They'll say
strange.
No, I wouldn't even say it's strange, but like, you know, out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
After the game, someone taking a picture with a MacBook.
Oh, what?
I kid you not. Like, after the game, bro, it's like the group of young kids. They just like, hey, can we get a picture? Like, yeah, of course. They pull out the MacBook and they just like this. And I'm like, oh shoot.
That's love though.
That is love.
So like, are the games always packed? Is the energy always high?
Always high. packed out arenas, fans going crazy. That's one thing about Vietnam basketball. It's loud.
I didn't
It's
know it was
amazing.
that big, bro. 'Cause
Amazing, yes,
I feel
sir.
like everybody over there, they just watch soccer.
It's grown a lot. The game of basketball really
I
grown a
seen
lot in
that.
Vietnam, yes, sir.
I want to go over there one day, bro, and just
You
watch.
should, bro.
I think I used to watch this team called Saigon Heat.
That's like the most popular team in the
Yeah,
VBA, yes,
bro.
sir.
Yeah, bro.
The Saigon Heat.
They
That's
be
crazy.
going lit.
Yes, sir.
They be
They're
going
cold too?
crazy. Huh?
They're cold?
Yeah.
Are they cold now?
Yeah, they had a great team, great imports. Of course, the best, great locals too. That was a great team, yes, sir.
Who won the championship last season?
Hanoi.
I know. Okay,
Hanoi
okay.
Buffalo. Yeah, they had the deepest roster from head to toe for real. So
Bro.
yeah.
Hey, I know. Like overseas, they play like not foul, but they play like not jail ball either. But they play hard defense. More physical.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how was it? Walk us through that.
Yeah,
bro.
it was definitely way more physical than what it was. Because when I was in England, it was more so. It was more calmer. And when I got to Vietnam, it was definitely more physical. You know, you can bump a little bit more. You can like, hand shake a little bit more. So stuff like that. So it took me a minute to like truly like get accustomed to it.
Yeah.
But once I got used to it, like, okay, man, we can rock out with this. Just being adapting, being a
For
pro.
sure. You just gotta adjust.
Yeah. How do you balance basketball with your personal life?
It's like what I said earlier, taking good showers. Just out the fact that
Wash
that
all
shower, wash it all
Washing
out.
it off, man.
It's like a switch for me, like a mental, like a psychological switch. So from there, like let's say good or bad, we gonna wash those emotions out, and then we just enjoy the prayer that we're really in, being where my feet are at. You know what I mean? So after that, we about to walk around the city. We about to tour around,
It's
trying
lit,
new food.
bro.
That's what I'm
What?
saying. Yeah.
So it's nothing too crazy, Just that one shower and then bam,
Yeah.
I'm Nathan again.
Pretty much. And then let's say if I'm still overthinking, I'll find me a good little view, or I'll go out the street, get me a little Syntho and like smoothie or orange juice.
Yeah.
I just talk to God, just having a conversation like he one of the homies. Talk to God, be like, I'm having a little tough time, and then from there, he just be with me.
Are
Pretty
you
much
staying by
it.
yourself over there?
When I was in Vietnam, at first I was with my teammates, but towards that off season when I was preparing for this other tournament, I was by myself, yes sir.
And those teammates, were they like also like from other countries or
Not
like,
Vietnam, those locals.
Oh damn.
Yes,
so
sir.
so why'd you stay with them? I would assume that they would stay with their family, no?
No, because they was from different cities.
City. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Makes
so
sense.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
That's what's up. They would chill.
Chill. They're like my big brothers. Shout out Keen and they helped me a lot.
But
for sure, yeah.
you were used to that because like you used to stay in the dorm and stuff. You always had a roommate, right?
Always. Yes, sir.
So you ever wish you had like privacy?
In a sense, yes. But at the same time, especially when you're all alone without your family, it's always good to be like, okay, I'm not alone. You know what I mean? Just have that presence, just to be there where you can just talk to, when you're overthinking and stuff like that. So yeah.
What's love looking like over there? You saying going around the city? What's love looking like? You gotta find love one of these days.
Me, I was more so chilling, bro. I don't really like.
You're not looking for love right now?
If it come, it come. I ain't the type to like, it's all God's timing. Whatever he wants from me, I'm there. But, just controlling what I can control. I'm not going to chase nothing. I'm the more so just chilling and whatever happens, happens. I'm on that type of time, yeah.
I mean, you're the pretty boy of the team, bro. Has there been any fan where they were screaming your name and stuff like that?
Yeah, every moment, of course. But I try not to get too high or too low when things like that happen. Just stay neutral.
Hey.
Speaking of fans screaming in like the audience, have you ever heard like how do you deal with all that outside noise?
I always say focusing on my breathing.
Okay.
Focusing on my brain. Just on the fact that, of course, when you go into these games, adrenaline, fans, the crowd, the media. So for me, I'll say a quick prayer in my mind too. Be like, hey, Lord, just calm me down for a little minute. Focus on my breathing. Just stuff like that. And then that'll just set the trend for me to like, calm down.
Yeah, because I know when you shoot free throws, you hear everybody, bro. Everybody's looking at you. Everybody's screaming at you.
Literally.
Yeah.
So moving around the world is pretty hard to like find something consistent. What would you say is the most consistent thing about your life right now?
I'll say my faith. I mentioned a lot throughout this podcast, but everywhere I go, I'm trying to find a church. Every Sunday when I was in England, Vietnam, I'm finding a church where I enjoy, where I can really, let's say a long, hard week, I go to church, reset, and I'm good. I'm good for that next week. Yeah, it was like long and hard, but that church like a reset for me. You know what I mean? Reset my faith, reset these feelings that I've been going through, and then say prayers for which I'm feeling anxiety or stress. you know, and then that goes away for that time being. I'm ready to go.
So you've never doubted God?
Never. He done did so much for my life. I done seen, like I said, you know how I never made the high school team, but God
But
made
you tried out, right? You
tried out and all that. Yeah, God made me the first person from that school to sign a collegiate scholarship to play ball.
Damn.
So just knowing like he can it can go from 0 to a whole 180. Just a matter, just like that.
Yeah.
So just knowing what he's done in my life, I really got no reason to question him. I complain here and there.
But you never doubt him.
Yeah, I never doubt him.
Yeah.
Hey,
We
man.
just keep praying.
Do you hold grudges with the coach that didn't sign you
In high
back
school?
in high school?
Nah. Just like the fact that everything happens for a reason. And if you hold grudges, then I feel like you can't move on in life. You're going to be overthinking the past and that, that's just an unhealthy way of living.
Yeah.
So I never hold grudge. I just thank him just off the fact that, who knows, maybe if I made the team, I'd probably burn out from basketball by now.
Hey,
So I just always grateful for everything. Everything's beneficial when the goal is experience. So,
Do you
know what
think
I mean?
one day you'll be burnt out of basketball?
There's always a chance to.
Yeah.
Always a chance to. I feel like it's all, as I said, when I know it's time to hang it up, I feel like God will give me that sense of fulfillment. And at this point, I'm far from that feeling. So
You still want to hoop.
I'm going.
He's still in his prime.
Yeah, I'm still trying to go, bro. I'm young, so take advantage of this youth.
What day do you leave?
If I get re-signed, April or May.
So next year.
Next year, yes,
So
sir.
you'll be here for another, what?
3 months, 4.
3, 4, 5?
Something like that. Unless another opportunity was to come up. Like, for example, I was supposed to go to Philippines, but they had a
be
typhoon.
hooping over there.
Yeah, I was supposed to play in the Dwight Howard tournament, the TAT, but they had a typhoon, so that ended up not happening. But unless something like that happens, like randomly, then
A lot of flooding going on, too.
Yeah,
Vietnam,
there
too. They
was.
just went through some crazy.
Dude, they went through a crazy flood.
Yeah.
facts.
I saw cows on the ceiling and
know,
shit.
bro.
Cows on the roof.
Crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, who do you think you play most like in the NBA? Like, what does your game resemble?
I really couldn't tell you for real, bro.
Nah?
I really can't tell you, bro. Just because my game's just so simple, just fundamental, I guess you could say.
Nothing too flashy.
Nothing too flashy. I get you a paint touch, hit an open shot, grab these boards, and I just be solid for you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I really couldn't tell you for real, bro.
You like a Draymond Green. You usually do your job.
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably say that.
Bro, people don't think
Just do
Draymond
my
Green is a
role.
Hall of Famer, bro.
Nah,
I'm
he-
like, bro, if
yeah,
you know
yeah.
ball, he's a
Yeah.
Hall of Famer, bro.
Yes, sir.
He does what needs to be done. He plays defense. He passes the ball. He sets screens.
Like, he don't need a score. He could just
Bro.
he could do all that. Everything else though.
He's like a
Yeah.
PJ Tucker, bro. Like a role player, but he does what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, something like that. Yes, sir.
PJ Tucker averaging 2 points, but he be
He
there.
gonna-
So you don't think any player resembles your game?
Of course, that's probably a player, but I just
Can't think right
can't
now.
think at the moment, no, sir.
Okay. What about growing up? Who are you watching? You from Houston, and you say you watch Jeremy Lin. Who else?
You're always watching LeBron, Kyrie. You're like watching Kyrie, like, I want to get my handles like that. And I want to be able to, move like that, stuff like that. So just watching guys like that. And then just, that's about it. Those big name guys and stuff, things of that nature. Yeah.
So who's your NBA Mount Rushmore?
LeBron for sure.
Oh yeah,
LeBron, MJ.
solid so far.
Those two got to be so.
You gotta put Jokic in there now.
Jokic is
damn.
You probably
crazy.
gonna put them up there.
Okay.
And I'll probably say,
I feel like if Shea didn't beat him Game 7 last season, he would have won. I think that Game 7 was what
Yeah.
determined who was going to be the MVP.
Okay.
in my I'll probably Hakeem, just because he's from Houston.
No Bean, no Kobe,
Damn, no bean. Yeah, bro.
no Curry.
He can be in there, but I'll probably say them four for sure.
Hakeem was nasty.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, that's crazy. Have you met any NBA players in your life?
I'll say when I was in Maine, we played against this NBA guy, Dylan Jones, at Weber State.
Dylan
Dame's
Jones.
old university.
Yeah.
He sound
He
familiar.
played. He played for the Thunder. So we played against that, and then just at Lifetime Sugarland, Hakeem goes there with his sons most of the time. So I'm seeing him every other day, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You be geeked out whenever you see an NBA player. Like, damn, this dude was running the game for real.
Also, I'm like, oh my God, that's really him. But other than that,
No fanboy, no too
No,
crazy.
following him to his car.
Every man is a man, so I'm like, nah, never hire to never.
Nah, I feel like that's weird, bro. You following another man to his car.
Have you ever asked anybody for like an advice, like whenever you see him, like say like a pro, be like, yo, like.
Oh, of course. Cause with me, I'm always the type to always ask questions. Where I was from England to Vietnam for my vets, imports that been here for a while, locals that done played in the league for a while, always asking questions like, what can I do better? Especially with my coaching staff, just asking them what can I improve on, because they play pro too. So things like that, always asking questions, always being a learner, things like that, yeah.
Did they ever give you like the rookie, the kid treatment? Like where they were like, bro, like, stop being stupid.
Oh, no, never that. It's never, because where I was at, it's never a dumb question for real.
Yeah.
It's never a dumb question. So just, I ain't gonna say like I was pesty where I was annoying with like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just, practice and just ask.
You approach it in the mature way.
Mature, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can mentor your younger self, what advice would you give yourself?
If I was to give myself advice, I'll say, advice I'll say to my younger self is what you don't change is what you choose. So I'll say with that, like you, let's say you perform in a way you don't want to. It's probably a routine that's not healthy for you. Like you over here just, nutrition's bad, your sleeping is bad, you're faithfully, you're not praying as much. So you gotta fix this routine, you gotta change it up. Cause if you sticking to the same thing, then you just choosing your situation and it might not be good, you know what I mean? So
real. That's
I'll
real.
probably say
That's
that.
100% real.
I'll probably say that.
That's real, bro. So like for kids that, don't think that they can make it to the NBA, what would you tell them? But you know that they can't make it to the NBA. What would you tell them?
I would always tell them, bro, honestly, same thing I always say to anybody, I say chase your dreams, reach for the stars.
Yeah.
Just off the fact that you might not reach the stars, but you might land on the moon.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So I just say keep going, because you just never know where the journey could take you. Because it's always about the journey, not more so the destination. And let's say, because along the journey, the experiences, the lessons, and the growth you partake in, let's say this door of basketball closes. When that next door opened up, now you're built to last. Now you're built to win, because all those habits you picked up on, the discipline, waking up 6 a.m., running hills, like imagine you put that type of effort into like your desk job or something like that.
Yeah.
Now you can elevate,
Something else.
promote it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
The reason why I'm asking is because you talked about maybe becoming a coach one day, and you will deal with kids where like they don't think they can make it to the NBA, but you got to be real with them too.
Most definitely.
You got to be like, yo, yeah. I mean, you might not make it to the NBA, but you can always go D3, D2,
something like that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you always got to be real. Who was the realest person to you during your journey?
Realest person.
Like where they told you they're like, Nate, like put the basketball down or something like that, but like you might want to start considering something else.
So someone that told me that pretty much.
Yeah, someone that kept it real with you always.
Yeah.
Someone that told me that.
It can be in life too. It doesn't have to be sports related, but they always kept it real with you.
Always kept it real with me.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah, that's a great question. I gotta go down memory lane for someone that always kept it real for me. I mean, of course your parents always keep it real with you, but more so someone that said like, you should put it down. I mean, you always got your naysayers, but
Nobody yet.
Yeah, I can't really think. Of course, you got those negative people talk negative, but I can't really describe someone right now. Not at the
That
moment.
kept it like real, like they were just like, you could pursue something else.
Probably not, honestly.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, shoot, you don't have haters. You're doing all right.
That means you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Like, you're still on the right path. Yeah, but what would you say to them if they were to tell you that?
I probably wouldn't even say that. I'll probably say a thumbs up and just go about my day. Can't respond to ignorance with ignorance. I'll just give it a shot and I'll just go walk away.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So I'll probably do that.
Look, if you never picked up a basketball, what do you think you'd be doing right now? If you never even touched the basketball. You did all those other sports.
Yeah, because you said you ain't did no extracurricular activities in school.
So
You ain't-
no sports, or I change the sport.
Nah, just change the sport. Let's do that.
I'll probably be swimming just off the fact that I had college scholarship for swimming too.
Oh, damn.
So I'll probably be a swimmer, lock in a little bit more with that. So I'll probably be a swimmer.
Would you say you're a better swimmer or a basketball player?
I say at the moment now, better basketball player. But my projected when I was swimming, it did seem to have a lot of potential, but I put it down.
Why didn't you do both? Was there not a school that was willing to give you a scholarship for both?
Because at my school, it's a small school. They didn't have a swimming program, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so most schools don't have.
But you would have done both.
Almost there. Cause like when I was in Maine, I was a dual sport. I did track and field too. Yes, sir.
You would have been triple then if they offered.
Like, literally, yeah.
That's crazy.
What would you run, or was it?
No, I
like
just did the 400 and the high jump.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Damn, an Asian doing a high jump?
Ended up getting in 6 at nationals. We won national champs
Jeez.
in the USCAA Division I. So that was a real dope moment. Yeah.
And what did you do in swim?
Swim. I was more of a breaststroke type of guy. 100 meter breaststroke. I'll do the IM and like 50 meter free, something like that. Yeah.
Bro, try out for the Vietnam Olympics team, bro.
They got that? Vietnam
pretty
swim
They
team?
for sure got the sport.
I'm pretty sure.
I never thought of that for real. Who knows?
Sea
Never say
Games.
never.
Do they have swimming for Sea Games?
I feel like they do.
They have
They got
to.
They got a lot of
You
sports.
should do it, bro. That'd be so dope, bro. You representing the country. I mean, you already do.
Yeah.
You should consider that.
That might be something for real.
You think
Yes,
you'll
sir.
still be good at swimming right now?
I feel like it's like a walk, like riding a bike. I feel like it'd be like running because I done did it for so long. I feel like I can not necessarily pick back off where I left off, but more so like it's not gonna be.
You can
foreign.
get back to that level.
Yeah, I probably could. I'll be
Okay.
honest,
Yeah, because the stamina with basketball helps with that breathing for
Exactly,
swimming. So
yeah, so-
Yeah,
It's not like he
boxers,
lost
MMA
it.
fighters. Yeah, they do. What's it called? Swimming for their cardio.
No,
Yeah.
facts. So I feel like I'd be smooth if I was to transition back.
So is your cardio like top tier right now?
Top tier, I'll say it's smooth, bro. I'll say it's smooth.
You don't get tired?
Of course, I'm gonna get my moments where I get tired for
Yeah.
sure, but I'm smooth where I'm at. I like it.
Okay.
Of course, there's some room for improvement, but I kind of like where I'm at.
Okay. Swimming, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro. Vlog too. Vlog.
I feel like a Vietnam vlog would be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Or like a
That's-
day in the live game day, man. shit.
Not to say that you're a special person, but you're not a
Uh-huh.
typical person because
Of
most
course.
people in Vietnam they just go to work.
Yes, sir.
You know they
home.
they do whatever. You're a professional basketball player.
That's kind of something I really wanted to do when I was out there, but I was just more so focused on trying to figure out like this basketball. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm trying to lock in like
Nah, I feel
the
that.
content. Like that's well, let me figure this out before I even start trying to focus on other stuff. You know what I mean? Let me- yeah.
Well,
so
shit, maybe when you lock in a deal, maybe you should pick up the camera and start
I want
vlogging.
to say yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that might be the move.
Yeah, is your team like working with other brands?
Yeah, different brands, different food brands and stuff like that. So yeah,
Okay, like nothing crazy like Adidas, Nike,
nothing like it. It's like Vietnamese brands.
Vietnamese brands.
Nothing.
Okay.
I have worked with Rigor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I worked with Rigor. I worked with they sent me some gear to rock through our games, and
That's
then
dope.
in Vietnam and then England, I did a modeling shoot for like VX3.
That's
in
what I was gonna
England.
ask, bro. I'm like, bro, he could be a model.
Yeah, I did some modeling for
Got
a
the
couple,
height, the
brands,
hair.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fire. Cause he be taking pictures too, and he want to be working with brands and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Trying.
Dope.
I'm trying.
Yes, sir.
Would you want to start your own clothing line?
Or merch.
Oh, most definitely. But
First.
I gotta create a name for myself before I even think of anything like that. I gotta.
That's smart.
You know what I mean? Yeah, let me do something with this basketball stuff more before I even consider doing stuff.
Because
So
he's
it-
in the country where they get all the bulk clothes, man. He could
Yeah.
just-
Why don't you get a whip in Vietnam?
Cause I just know, cause at the time I knew I wasn't gonna stay there that long. Cause I knew after season or after that program I was in, cause the VBA they paid for my ticket to get up there and then get back home. So yeah,
Like
you
the
know,
flight tickets?
The flight tickets, yeah. So
Okay.
it's like they said I can't get it. Like I had to get mine before October 30th or something like that. So as soon as I got my ticket, yeah, I just had to go home because I can't pay for it.
That's
would be
real, though. That's
expensive.
real. You keeping it
that'd be
real.
Expensive,
You
yeah.
keeping-
So
What are your other sources of income?
so it's an income. So before that, I was working in England, where England just has some extra money on the side.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
I was working at the kids in morning, before morning school care or after school care,
Oh.
stuff like that. And then since being back home, I'm in applying a job, just having some on the side, just to get a little extra cheese,
Yeah.
you know, just to get flown around. So, because before that, I was working more so with the youth, before I even went to overseas. So that would be my source of income at the time, yeah.
Okay. Kevin, you got any flash questions for him before we let him go?
I got two of them, man.
All right, bet.
What is better, A dunk or a deep three? Oh no, a poster or a deep three? Let's go
Oh,
with
poster for sure.
A poster?
There
Oh
you
my
go.
God, that sensation after a dunk, and you just see the crowd just start going like,
Yeah.
that's a top 3 basketball feeling. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
For sure.
And then who was your funniest teammate and what did they do? Or like, why were they so funny?
Yeah, shut them out. Look at the camera. Shut them out.
Okay, hold on. Funniest teammate.
England, Vietnam, Maine.
I'm trying to think, 'cause I came across a lot of interesting individuals. I just seen my roommate, shout out Santai. That's like my roommate back in Maine. That's a crazy guy right there. Crazy guy right there. He's a funny guy. He's part of the reason why it kept me so sane.
Yeah.
You know, when there's nothing to do, he's, just one of those rocks that, held me down. But he's probably the funniest, craziest guys I ever played with.
And you still talk to him to this day?
Here and there.
Yeah.
Here and there,
Cool.
yeah.
I got one last question. Why do you love basketball so much?
I love basketball so much just off the fact that it's the only thing that get me out of character. Just off the fact that, off the court, I'm just so chill. Nothing can really phase me for it. But when it comes to basketball, it make me overthink a little bit. It make me like excited. It make me nervous. That's like a high sensation where I'm kind of addicted to.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
I got one more.
All right, one more.
Do you trash talk?
No, I don't. I'm more of a just silent.
Oh, you a silent
Yeah,
killer.
silent.
Have you ever been trash talked too?
Oh, of course, being Asian in Texas, you know how that goes. So of course.
What's the wildest thing they've said to you?
Cause when you Asian, they start bringing the stereotypical jokes,
Yeah.
things of that nature. Like, bro, I was at a game during the free throw, people were yelling rice gun, this and that.
Oh, damn.
Of course, stuff like that.
Bryce got a legend though.
I
He's a
know,
goat.
but
That's not even an insult, bro. It's
Yeah,
a compliment.
facts.
no, yeah.
All right, Nathan. Thank you for your time. Appreciate you for coming back. Hey, hope you get re-signed. Hey, shout out your socials, shout out whatever you got.
Y'all can follow me on the gram at Cashout Nathan. That's about it. I appreciate y'all for just blessing me.
For sure, for sure.
I'm out here to tell a little bit of the journey.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you
Yeah,
for
I
making
appreciate
time
it.
for us. Everybody tap in with For Real Talk on YouTube, For Real Talk on TikTok, For Real Talk on Instagram. We out.
Peace.
Yes, sir.